evening, folks. Oh, I started the broadcast, but I forgot to change the broadcast title. Oh, shucks. Happy Labor Day. Labor Day to ya. What do we got going on? It's Labor Day, it's a Monday. Might do some level stuff tonight because our menus are seeming pretty tight. Update that broadcast title. I don't know if that actually proliferates to a broadcast that's already begun, but oh well. Oh well. Yeah, I spent a little bit of time yesterday just sort of revamping how I'm handling all of my sounds. Mostly, I'll show you guys in a minute. Nothing too crazy. Just I wrapped all of my sound calls in a script so I can go in and like add stuff to it in the future. I thought it was pretty slick, and the main thing is just so I can have after every instance of making a sound instance, it will set the gain for that sound according to whatever the global gain is for music or sound effects. So you can, it's very easy to have that toggle in there now. Whoa, 50 plus social notifications in Gmail. Crazy. I just haven't looked at Gmail in a day. And that's what happens. Oh man, so what are we gonna do? Also gonna be, I'm not gonna work super late tonight because it's Labor Day, so it's already kind of a weird situation working on Labor Day. But instead I'm gonna end earlier than my 9 o'clock time. I'll probably try to wrap things up around 8:30 because I want to chill out a little bit and relax. Because I go back to work tomorrow, and that's work, you know? But I think we can still do some good stuff. Forever. I wonder if we need some new world tiles. We'll see. I probably have some tweaks I can do to the witch too. Her cat bullet is kind of bonkers. Okay, let's get Game Maker back open again and spend some time doing that. Let's skip all the updates. I'm curious to see who is going to be hanging out tonight because of Labor Day. People should be chilling. Do I not have sound toggle on my to-do list? Because I want to tick it off. I don't want to write it down again if it's already in there. Because that was a freaking win. Frickin' victory. Oh well, I'll write it down. Nothing like going to tick something off your to-do list and then finding it wasn't there in the first place and you just have to add it and tick it off. Oh yeah, player select menu is working. Fill that in. Sound toggle, check. Alright, we should get switched over to stream video too. Thumbnails. We've got some level sketches we could act upon if we wished. Oh yeah. Maybe we make some new... We need to make some new platform types. A little moving platform might be... Whoa. Might be just. Let's see about that. Okay. Kung Fu Grip, what's going on, pal? Let me switch over to the real image. Time to switch. There we go. I think we're good. We good. Just open this up. Yeah, we should show off that sound toggle. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice. Some Gmails, alright. Let's make sure the source tree commit went good. Oh, a pixel master. Who told you that, Kung Fu Grip? I do some pixels from time to time. Oh shit, and I also dropped my pen. Okay, we got overlapping music, not for long. Music off, sound off. Yes. Turn that off. Oh, cool, dude. One of my former students. Who could that be? That's great, though. Switch. Yeah, the witches, cat bullets. We need to do some. We need to do some limits because there's too many cats. We've got too many cats, and they're too big, and their hitbox is too big, and they get crazy if they fall into pits. So I want to fix that. Kind of fun though. Just like a way over the top character. And I need to make. I think I just need to make them jump a little bit less. He was doing a picture of him and his girlfriend sitting on a hammock, looking at the sunset in pixel art. Nice, that's cool, dude. Yeah, I wish I didn't get caught in these little corridors. Yeah, I gotta fix that. I also get stuck down here, which is not cool. Anyway. Jackal Gamer, yeah. I'm gonna have to do some tweaks on the cat stuff. Like limit the amount of projectiles that she can shoot at a given time, just because it's a little too crazy. But it's also fun. So maybe not the worst of things. Maybe not the worst thing. Okay, so I should do. Yeah, smaller kitties might be good. I think they are... The bullet and the collision on them is kind of big, and that's causing some of the troubles. Yeah. They're fun to animate, though. I kind of want to save them and turn them into an enemy also, because they've got a good little run cycle. Okay, what should we do? Okay, so there's a couple miscellaneous platform types that I want to add to the roster. Like moving platforms, horizontal and vertical moving platforms. I kind of want to get those in because that'll give us a lot of that'll give us a lot of work. Good luck with moving platforms. Is that going to be Jackal Gamer? Is that a pain in the ass? So here's the thing, though. What is it? Sean Spalding has a tutorial for them, which I might just take a look at in between now and then. I'm not gonna like fire up a YouTube tutorial midstream and just kind of dig through that, because that's not very entertaining or not very interesting. So I have an idea of how they could work. Vertical moving platforms. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna tab open his platform or his tutorial and save it for another day. Moving platforms. Save it. It looks like he's only got even. Yeah, I don't know. Horizontal are fairly easy. That's fine then. Horizontal might be enough. But we don't have to do that today. Still, I'm just looking at my level sketch thumbnails to see if there's anything that we want to take a crack at. Looking at my notes, deciding what we want to do. If you figure out the tricky vertical platforms. Okay. Oh, Kung Fu Grip, yeah. Some pixel art stuff. I've got one page that is a pretty good resource. Take a look at this. Whoa, why is this so giant? Say Kung Fu Grip. Yeah, Heart Beast is going to be pretty solid too. Let's do some levels. Even if we're going to be setting up yet. Oh man, I would love to do. Yeah, I've got a lot of traps in these sketches that I need to design. Interesting. Alright, anyway, let's take a look at our rooms and figure out where our gaps are. 3, 4. We have a lot of stuff for World 4, which is nice. Three, 5, 3, 6. Where did we leave off with these? Oh, this is the crazy-ass bat room. Yeah, Kung Fu Grip, no sweat, dude. Good luck. Good luck doing those pixels. Maybe World 3 is in better shape than I remember. Oh yeah, it's got this really good... I like this room a lot. Kinda want to do another one that's similar to that, with lots of spike floors. Because the spike floors are just so fun. 2627. Alright, let's get one more room out of this world. Level 307. Good. Is everybody having a good Labor Day, as they say? Let's wait for our view to refresh. Take your time. Oops. Oh, don't open Sculptress. Dumb. Nope. good room. Room level 37. What are we doing here? I don't think I actually have a sketch for this. Oh, this room would be cool. Let's do that. We've got a good thumbnail. Nice, dude. I'm glad you got to eat some good Labor Day foods. Okay, let's hide those objects. Should I build this off of a more vertical layout room? 5. Game Miracle, why are you taking your time? Taking your sweet time. I don't really have any other. I do have a big vertical room. Whatever. Just build it afresh. Today was nice. I got to take a giant nap. What's going on? Game Maker, why are you so taking your time? What do I have that's causing everything to slow down? Something's rotten in Denmark. I don't want to update OBS right now. That might be part of the trouble. Or time of troubles. I don't want to log into Steam either. Oh gosh. Oh well. Crack in that room again, see if it's gonna behave. Alright. Tiles, let's get everything's set up for the most part. These cool dungeon tiles anyway, so can do a nice little vertical deep down room. Make sure our shit is snapping right. It is. That's good. Clear all that out. Grid snap is so nice. Make sure we save some cobwebs. Because they're so cool. Layout, but we'll sort it out. Save some of our spare statues. Wish I could make my cursor giant, just zilch the stuff out. At least this is quicker than I used to like manually click on this stuff like a dum-dum. This is not so bad, though. Not so bad. Still not the best, but not so bad. Okay, and gotta make our room a little narrower. Let's get rid of some of these objects. Whoops. Ah. That brutal undo. This is perfect though, because I want to have some of these bad boys in a little step shape. I'm going to move this over. One-legged seagull. Melonhead. What's up, dude? Oh. I prefer cue ball. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, objects. Let's just switch back to tiles for a minute and get everything set. Mostly set up. Oh, except the... I forget that those are invisible in tiles view. One-legged seagull, what's cooking? Still want this to be over one tick. And let's make this super tall also. There she blows. There she goes. Nice. One-legged seagull. We were just talking about moving platforms and the challenge that they represent, because I want to get some of that action going soon. But I decided to wait until I could look at some of that stuff off stream and figure it out as it goes on there. Because I've got some documentation I want to consult, and it'll just be better to do it. Better to do it on the side, I think. Since it's going to involve me watching some YouTube stuff and scratching my head and and poking it and wondering why. Wondering about the how and the why. Actually, just borrow this. So one-legged seagull, I guess the big question is it a horizontal platform or a vertical platform? That's what everybody's dying to know. Which way does it go? Spiderweb ladders around here. That would be nice to stick with. Ooh, accepts. I should. Oh, I see what I did. Yep, that's fine. Perfect. Perfecto. Yep. Keep it on the grid. Or else... Whoops, 24 by 24. Or else my game won't be happy. Something just nice about the little scraggly bottom ladder. Lord Cloud 1822. What's going on? That's a good year to be a Lord Cloud. 3D platformer friend has been working on it for 5 years. My problem seems to be doubled, as the character hasn't been set up very well at all with Unity physics. That's a bummer, dude. That sounds, yeah, that sounds like the worst problem to encounter. Leighton W87. What's going on, pal? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. It's so nice to have you. So nice to have you. What do we want to do? Yeah, I just want to break up the flatness. Just give you a little bit of visual spice. All right, 12. Oh, I should just get in the habit of doing the single click or the shift placement on those. I bet I can swing it. Just gotta get used to it. Ugh. All right, what are we doing? Need to make our room a little bit taller yet. Settings. Do 500 wide. Let's do 550. Okay. 1,000 going to be enough? I'm not sure. Okay, let's get back down here. Yeah, that's okay. Sometimes it's good to like go through and do a little bit of a refactor just so you can kind of, if you can really improve it, but also do it. It doesn't take 5 years to fix the thing that was busted. If you know what I'm saying. So sometimes it's just kind of it can be a little bit of good exercise within reason. You know, I'm the kind of person where I hate abandoning like old working work just because it might not be pretty. So it takes a little bit of a judgment call sometimes. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of a judgment call. Is that right for this? Feels like it's too shallow. I guess that's the right... Yeah, the right grid scale. Okay, try it. Might still drop this floor down one more tick. Do this. Give a little dead drop in the bottom. A little bit of excitement. I think I use these spikes for Stonehenge. Yeah, definitely yes on the coffee thing. As cliche as that is. One-Legged Seagull. It was funny. I went to see. I met up with some friends last night. We went to see Don't Breathe. Really good movie. It wasn't the scariest thing I've ever seen, but it had some definite enjoyable moments and suspense and some pretty gnarly themes. But I like drinking coffee at movies now, so I had a coffee and I was feeling pretty jazzed, and then got home and was like, all right, it's like 11 o'clock. I ought to go to sleep, but I'm kind of in the programming mood. So I stayed up watching a Netflix documentary for a minute and worked on getting my sound toggles in, and it worked out pretty good. Went rather smoothly. It just and this is a thank you to Jackal Gamer again too for showing me how to do the project-wide find function, because I just did a project-wide find for any time I was using the sound trigger function, and just went through and wrapped those all in my script that has the sound trigger inside it and the gain set inside it, and just it was super tedious, super boring work. Not the kind of thing that I would ever even dream about wanting to put on stream. I was just clicking on the list. I don't know how many instances of the same sound effect that I just had to go through and just wrap it on this, wrap it around that. But it worked out perfect, and it was just nice and mindless, but fun in that regard too. Worked out super well. Oh yeah, I should show you. So this is what I wound up doing. So anytime, where's my scripts? So I've got SCR play sound effects and FCR play sound music. I use these anytime I'm doing a sound call, and it just wraps the audio play sound trigger. But after that, it has either my global sound gain FX or my global sound gain music trigger, and the only real difference between them is it's the same thing basically, except music loops and sound effects don't loop, but it just seemed easy to have them in 2 separate scripts. Very basic, but it was, you know, this is like infinitely more flexible. So, something that I set up essentially 2 years ago, and now I was able to go through and kind of, you know, just tighten it up a little bit, clean it up a tiny bit, wind up with something nice in the end. Spaghetti minefield. Oh, one-legged seagull. That's crazy. I'd be really afraid if like anybody ever spent time with my stuff and like looked in here. I don't know what traps upset. Except I don't know. It's not true. I know. I think part of it is just if you didn't make it and if you didn't put everything together yourself, it's just hard to find things, you know. But like me, I know where everything is because I like put it there. So it's very familiar to me, which is fortunate because I don't know. I feel like I could still be scratching my head like a goofus very easily, but luckily I can at least appear vaguely confident and competent at doing some of the stuff. Let's get some of this little tower action going. Spaghetti minefield. That sounds like a pretty good way to describe what I imagine it could be like. Here, let's get some of these bad dudes on the scene. Whoops. There's that little cap. Frankie Pixel Show! What's going on, dude? Happy Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to you. I get some... Whoa, there's some dangle boys. I wish I had... I don't think I made... Maybe I could do it with this. Oh yeah, that looks okay. Get a little bit of... Oh, chain cheaters. Alright. Just gonna turn off that delete underlying. I think nobody's gonna care about those little chain links without the bit in the center. Oh, Frankie Pixel Show. This is my little baby. Halloween Forever. There's it's on early access Steam. I'm trying to wrap it up. Get it done. Get it done for Halloween this year. That's the goal. We do actually think we've got a couple visitors that are sort of newish, so let me launch it real quick. Do a quick little run. Show off some of the core features. It's like a little Ghouls and Ghosty Mega Man-ish platformer with super minimal art. And actually just pop into the config screen. So we've got our music and sound toggles here now. So for people that want to play without the sound on selectively. Got a couple different characters that are locked up. Gonna be adding more of those. Pumpkin Man is like the default guy. This is our map. We set that up last week. Still could use a little bit of like animation and tweening. Spit of the candy corn. Spit it on snakes. Watch out for evil boys. Pumpkin Man's little candy corn is kind of a short throw, but other characters are going to have a longer or different attack patterns. I should whoa, you get bounced. Get a little knockback if you get the pain. Warlock Bent Spine. That sounds cool. Thanks, man. It's been, labor of love going since about started in 2014, but it was also teaching myself like Game Maker and programming from scratch. We've got some mini bosses like this big chainsaw pal. If he gets to the wall, he does a little chainsaw zigzag at you. So all the every world, is going to have a boss and a mini boss in it now. Chainsaw keeps coming after you. I love that. Happy accident. But you just go through spooky dungeons, and that snake goes too far off the platform. Still, I have to do something about that. Oh, it still restores something about restarting the game nukes the sound setting. I gotta fiddle with that. But yeah, you can see like the witch has this cat bullet, but it's a little too intense right now. Just like this giant cat, she can summon thousands of cats. But you need to. Then they get caught in pits and share too many IDs with each other and look terrible. So she's a little too easy right now, but it's also kind of fun. Just having like the cat toilet go crazy, sending all the cats down the cat toilet. There's the cat toilet, if you ever wondered. And they get terribly stuck in the walls, but it's fun. Some stuff I gotta fix. Smaller collision. I don't like this little ceiling. I get stuck in the ceiling too. Anyway, stuff that's in. I gotta fix that. Sound toggle. Yeah, they are big. I was having fun in Photoshop animating them before I made them or put them in the game, and they're bigger than her almost. They kind of blot her out. So I might just do a transform down and see how they look, and if they need a little bit of adjustment to get into a good shape, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, but that's Halloween Forever in a nutshell. It's a spooky game. Oh, mouse enemies would be sweet. Yeah. A tiny little mouse. fancy over here. Oh, okay. Getting too fancy with my fancy tile placement. I think that's okay. Oh, man. But yep, it's Labor Day. The day of labor. Because you're supposed to work on Labor Day, right? Yeah, I think so. A couple of these little necro dudes. Let's get some torches on these two. Yeah, I don't know. That's what got me confusing. That got me confused. Should be, I don't know, nap day, nap time day. But I did get a nap, so that's totally good. What am I looking for? I'm looking for. I'll do it in props. That's all right. Lost everything. I forgot where I put my stuff. Oh shucks. There we go. Not sure what enemies I'm gonna have down here. Probably skeletons and necromancers, I guess. Will do. I still think I need a couple more interesting enemy types. I'm short on a couple. That I feel is true. Short on a couple interesting enemies. What kind of condition our debug toggles are. We're gonna need some. We're gonna have to give ourselves the ability to skip around so we can get down here quick. Cool. Doors line up. Luchador! Dude, it's gotta be like early morning for you. What's up? Mr. Germantown. My Germany man, how are you? Inti Luchador! I Luchador you. Almost two. Oof. Yeah, wait, because... Oh, man. I wish you sweet dreams, my friend. Oh, bummer. Have you got cold, some vom action? It's no fun. Please whisper into her snoring ear that I said hello. Hello from Peter. Sweet dreams. Nice. I'm glad they still have greasy pizza in Germany. In Deutschland. The land of Deutsch. I'll whisper that now. Perfect. Oh, we need a floor here. Can't fall through. She's gonna have nightmares. Like, ah! Do we want to do more cool spike floor tricks? They're so fun, though. It's so fun to have those little spike floors. She made a weird noise that I can't type. That's perfect. LOL. I'm gonna type a LOL for that because I like that. She made a weird noise. Okay, let's juice up this room a little bit. Get our snapping back up to snuff. Get the little peekaboo bones. Tigurian Dono, what's going on, bud? And the platformer labs. Oh man. All the oldies and goldies are here tonight. It's a reunion of the minds. A meeting of the mind holes. Hope everybody's having a killer Labor Day. For those of yous that are in the country that supports it. Or whatever, I don't know. That holiday. Guten Morgen, indeed. Let's fill in that a little bit more. So easy to fill in these blocks now. Yeah, man. People heard the tiles. Oh, Tigurian Dono. A man forever full of surprises. I love it. I love it. One day he's solving riddles. Next day he's speaking German. You never know. You never know what's gonna fall out of this man's mechanical keyboard. Yep. Menu days. Menu days are boring days, but necessity days. Necessary. They're necessary sometimes. But, you know, it's nice to get a little level made every now and then, too. Feels so good. Alright. Platform labs, too? Oh, man, all these secret Germans. Conducting business. What do we want to listen to next? So we've got about 40 minutes left. I am gonna, because it is Labor Day, I'm gonna call the stream around 8:30 instead of going until like 11ish. Because. What do we want to listen to? I love the Uninvited soundtrack. We haven't done that a lot. Simple pleasantries. That's okay. Oh, the Riddler of America. We should summon that guy. Just start sending him emails. Hey, Riddler, we're waiting for you. We're ready to get riddled. Labor Day is going good. Just, enjoying some game dev time. Enjoyed a little nap time earlier today, too. That was pretty super. Oh shoot. Gotta turn my snapping back on. Do the correct increment. Otherwise I will be very disappointed. Is that gonna... it's gonna hit my web. Well, it overlaps my web in a nice way. Are you sure you could handle the return of the Riddler? I couldn't handle the return of the Riddler, but honestly, I think the Riddler showing up is more for is more of a community benefit. I'm not so concerned about my ability or inability to riddle or not. Just because it's such a cute little bonus. This little alcove is kind of strange. Not sure if I'm digging it. Oh, my little corpse cubby. Dude, congrats! Congrats on that writing credit. Can you share with the crew what the credit is going to be for, or is that secret stuff for the time being? I think I know, but I don't want to say if it's something that's a little disclosey. It's a secret. Perfect. I might not know, but that's okay. A level 5 riddle. Well, Tigerian, the thing is, I think you only ever have to do one, and then you're set for life. You just get to go to the Riddler's retreat. At the Bohemian Grove. Are you asking Luchador to take off his mask? Tonight, when the Luchador removes his mask. Here's good music for it. Oh, I forgot this little hat tip. It's too cute. Boink. I'm just a sucker for precise grid placement of my tiles. I can't not do it. I love it. I gotta make sure this room start doesn't look the same as the other room start, or else it'll look too cheap. Nobody's ever seen me maskless, especially your lady. That would be pretty epic. Honey, I love you, but I cannot remove this mask. I think I just inhaled a bug. A space game. A space game about a space luchador who wears a mask. Oh, I wonder what a space luchador would be like. Space, eh? R-Type is a real treat. Whoops. Where we're going with this little alcove. Oh, we can do this maybe. Boom, boom, boom. That's cool. Yeah, I like it. Mixing and matching our tile sets. Having fun. Fun in the sun on the beach all day. Oh, man. Different personalities on the team or different personalities in the game? Oh, right. Yes, yes. I remember we were talking about this on the phone. Yeah, this does sound super cool. Indeed, indeed. Oops, dragging all the tiles around like a monkey. Let's get this guy dangling. A little more extreme. We need that extreme chain dangle. How do I do that again? Oh, don't move that chain. Don't move the wrong... Oh, no. Trying to just move the correct chain, but it's difficult to do. Alright. She drooled on me. I'll take that as my reply. I'll take it. Whoa. Frankie Pixel Show, this is you're not far from it. You're very close. This is uninvited. I'm gonna type it out just for the sake of, in case I'm slurring my speech. I really like the Shadowgate soundtrack. I think Uninvited is just a little bit more polished. I don't know, it's hard for me to judge it. They both are really, really solid. And I like them very much. Well, I think we're coming up on the Shadowgate. Yeah, the broken phonograph. Skip that. Skip. Because it's painful to my ears. So much looking. So much looking going on. There we go. Got places for our little cadavers. Cool. Just bring that the whole way down. Nice. Wonder if... I don't think we have enough enemies in this room. Might be fine. Aw. Kappa Pride. I like that little rainbow face. Little rainbow man. All right. Are we almost done with this room? It's got some cool custom stuff. That. Yawn a little bit. Dude, Luchador, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good sleep. Maybe we should catch up this week if we can. I'll send you an email. Guten Nacht. Guten Nacht E2. Deutschman. Guten Nacht, AT. Yeah, just to share some of the old progress stuff. I think I don't know. I feel like it's really hard for me to. It feels hard for me to judge, but I think we are on track for having the game as done as I want it to be for October-ish. It feels so weird and abstract, but with the menu stuff kind of getting wrapped up on, that's feeling pretty super. So I don't know, it just makes me feel easier at mind about like getting more content in now. So we'll have to see. James Ed Smith, what's up, dude? All the Germans are going to bed. Something weird on the floor. Hope it's not a centipede egg sack. That would make me sad. Because, well, actually, too, like, if this room is done, that's pretty much everything for World 3. Oh, dude. Thank you. Aw. I downloaded your I downloaded your game the other day, but I haven't sat down to play it yet, but I'm excited to. Mr. James. Oh gosh. Everything is... alignment is all kooky. Oh! Frankie Pixel Show, dude, thanks for the follow, man. I've been slowly checking out your stuff as time goes, and I really dig your works. Awesome. James Ed Smith, that's killer, dude. Let's do this. Everybody should go peep at Frankie Pixel Show's stuff, because he's working on some cool games as well. There's some good stuff in there. You might like it. But yeah, James Ed Smith, congrats, dude. I hope that goes as well as it can go. That's, you know, yeah. Very best of luck, man. Very best of luck. No, Frankie Pixel Show, I've been meaning to do a Take Source devlog for the longest time, but I just haven't actually done it. But I've just been putting it up on my website. Lots of gifts. I should. It's probably just like Halloween Forever is almost done, so I think it's just gonna be the kind of thing where next time around, next game around, I'll manage to get a better process with that. A better process, and you know, part of it is just getting over the fact that, like, all right, yep, I need to post this on 1 billion sites. Period. That's all. Shit. It's like, I need to post this on my site. I need to post this on Twitter. I need to post this on Facebook. I need to post everything on every site all the time, forever, and just there's no way around it. You can't escape it. So, but I usually find like I do better when I'm scheduling things, so I just need to give myself like a weekly like posting day or something. Just check in on all the different venues. But at least, you know, Twitter has been pretty good for getting some stuff out there. And for the longest time I was doing a lot of posts on Instagram and stuff, and there's always gaps though. SEO is life. This is true. Never has a truer word be spoken. Okay, room 37, I think we're good. Let's get to our door controller. And at least everything's on my site. I don't mind that. But, you know, Take Source is good because it's visible and people just like scour that shit for stuff like this, so I really should have done that, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not worth losing sleep over. Where me doors at? Collision. Yeah. Get in the door. All right. Do. Level 37. Okay, so that might be our final world. Gosh, might have the actual flowed in. Yeah, and I think, and also too, like, Frankie, honestly, like, I'm not a great programmer, man, and I always look at like stuff that goes on Take Source and things, and people that are commenting on there are like pretty good programmers a lot of the time, and I was like, I was a little bit stressed out about, you know, showing this like Lobby newbie game on there, and like, here's my enemy, and he goes back and forth and whatever, and just seeing some of the stuff that people are tossing around, it's like, man, it's like some computer science shit. But that's okay. I mean, I'm usually pretty good about not being like freaked out by showing my stuff in public, but that was just one more thing. Yeah, it's the kind of thing too. I'm also excited to have like a game that is kind of fresher. I mean, I'm still, whatever I do next, I'm still going to really leverage like this engine pretty heavily, but at least I'll have like some new things. I've got some better ideas, or like not better, but like new ideas for how to do some different like fun platforming stuff, and you'll just see. It'll be a different game, and people can kind of discover it from scratch as it's happening from scratch. Where like Halloween Forever has been kind of like done-ish in like a weird state for a while, so I don't know. I still love it though. I'm still very happy with everything that's gone into this thing. On-camera pit scratch. I gotta turn my headphones up a pip. Just a pip. Oh yes, please. Save those changes. And maybe we'll do some things better. Maybe we'll figure out how to do some new things too. Let me see. I want to... Yeah, I need some debug stuff. Controller start. I need to take a look at what happens when I restart the game. Why it resets my sound variables, but I don't know if I want to get into that right now, because that ain't so fun. Room warp debug, just bosses, set player skin. Okay, guess I need that in there. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go today? Room level 3 mini boss. Numpad 3. Let's fight the skeleton, the floating skull, and then we'll hopefully survive long enough to get to the new room that we made. That's Numpad 3. Okay. Let's warp into a boss fight. Oh, except I need to set the character to something other than the witch. Let's do Butternut Bro. Butternut Bro. Okay. Music doubling. Start. Does that? I guess we'll just stick with Pumpkin Man. Restart. And 3. Oh gosh, here we go. If I can remember how fighting this guy tends to work. Oh gosh. So many eyes. Whoa. Oh. Just gotta run. There we go. Oh, please go away. Please go away. Eyeballs. Okay. Alright, safe. Oh, the bat room. Forgot about this. Unscathed so far. Oh yeah, somebody was, I can't remember who it was, but somebody was saying how it would be really neat, whoa, if, things like, whoa, bats could get harmed by environmental hazards or spikes and things. And I do think I want to set that up. I just have to, like that little smash might kill the bat. I just need to do a couple little, rejiggerings with how I'm handling some of my collision checks, but I think that's a swell thing to do. Have some environmental damage applying to enemies too. Shit. No. Leave the spiders be. Okay, here's our new room. Could probably use somebody down here. Maybe somebody right here. Maybe some spiders. We've already got the spider web, the cobweb ladders, so we might as well have them. Oh, interesting. It took a minute for the ladder alert to catch up. Strimer, why you stream game you bad at? Strimer. Dear Strimer. Oh. Oh. Some bullets. I like that though. Aha, I like that even better. That's a good little reveal. It's like Dora the Explorer. Strimer, no striming. Strimer, no striming. Okay, and we've got the room before the big bad final boss. The erstwhile final boss who is soon going to be a not so final boss. So that's cool. Ah, okay, so it didn't... Restarting the game didn't zero out sound effects this time. Jackal Gamer, it's okay. It's really okay. It's better than what I had before. All good, sir. James Ed Smith, I think it was just the arc of the candy corn. It was just it was just you know, like some speed and velocity and like deceleration that I had been poking at, and it was just kind of, I got it to a place where it seemed like a good arc, but it's not. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to explain. It was just kind of one of those things that I like mushed around and shuffled into place. Oh yeah, I'll show the cats. They're too big. But Tigurian, do you want to see the cats? We might actually make those smaller tonight, because it would be nice to get that kind of buttoned up. Those crazy cats. What time is it? 8:18. We could look at the cats. It's okay. I'm forgetting what I was gonna do anyway. Oh, I wanted to put like a spider or something in here. Maybe let's get another bat. Bats are good for just fun little timing pals. You never know where they're gonna be. Fantozer. What's happening, pal? We're working on the game stuff. Pumpkin Man's Wild Run. Okay, let's look at those giant cats. They're way too big. Those big felines. I do kind of like how giant they are, but it's causing some issues. They are inconveniently large. Let's say about like 10-minute countdown until we break for the night. Okay, it's witch time. What kind of game? It's this kind of game, a Halloween Forever game. It's all up on Steam and itch.io. It's kind of a Ghouls and Ghosts, Mega Man-ish retro thing. Cats, cats, cats. Everybody. You can't stop the cats. There's so freaking many. There's too many cats. Oh, and this is nice, at least. They have some, there's a little bit of random variance to their velocity and their trajectory and stuff, so they don't always make it across this gap. Just get all the cats in the toilet. Get all the cats in the toilet. Oh shit. But it's fun too though, because like if I like that if you've got an enemy that is too close to you, you might just shoot over them. Yeah, Tigurian, it's kind of terrible, and they're like they're getting shot too high up, so they all they really mash it. So they I need to limit how many cats you can shoot. Oh, the cats are over the screen transition. I must have some yep, I've got some depth. Some depth issues. Get in the toilet. Get in the toilet, cat. Oh shit, they just... They're kind of fun. It's definitely too much. I wonder how she fares against, This is like so easy mode right now. Too much cats. They also need to do something when they, disappear. Yeah, she's like made for fighting, the Chainsaw Maniac. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get me out of here. That's really good. The cats curl up in a sleeping position. Yeah, this is the crazy cat witch. She's definitely not final. The cats do get stuck in the ceiling because their collision is too large, and then they oh, and this is exciting. They blip down off the floor. Yeah, I have to do some stuff to get my platforms right. Definitely some things to fix. Sleeping position, then poof away is good. Also, the thing that I don't like is the breakable walls. They just bounce off of unless you're like right up in them. So that's something I have to sort out too. Not perfect yet. Not perfect by a long stretch. And also the crows need to be damageable while they're just idle. Yeah, Cat Witch is OP. Oh, and then you just get one shot by spikes, so that's okay. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I have some smoke puffs, but some more custom effects for the cats would be nice. So Phantoser, right now the levels are really linear. There's like a couple small branching paths to find like some small secrets, but where I'm headed with this is what's going to happen is you're going to unlock characters like the witch, and then there's going to be paths that are accessible only to the witch, and that leads to like a small branch dungeon and your next character unlock, and then you beat the game of the witch and you unlock that character, and then that third character has another dungeon branch that is only accessible to them, and etc. So that will be kind of how the flow of that is going to work. I'm not sure how many characters and branches I'm going to have by the time we're like pencils down with Halloween Forever, but it is the kind of thing where I could at least pretty easily like add more to it post-launch, just for the sake of, you know, if it gets everything that it has for launch, and we have to pencils down there, it won't be the worst thing, and something like new secret characters would be acceptable to me. But I want to have a couple in. So, mostly linear, but then some additional cool secrets on replay. Sorry, I got a back scratch. Itchy time. Photoshop level stuff. I think we gotta get our cats cooking one more time. Where are those? We'll see. We have time left, but also it's already September 5th, so the days are ticking by. Entities, characters, witch. Cat stuff is in the witch PSD. So we got our cat states. Let's get a tiny cat. A more manageable size cat. Big cat, you were so fun. You were so fun while you lasted. Let's give her ourselves some space. How do we want to do this? I think we're going to have some... Okay, nearest neighbor, good. Percentages. %, might be too small. But it might be enough. Let's try 80. It'll just be quicker if I do them all at once. And we'll tweak it. We'll get it right. Okay. Gonna need some face optimization. Yeah, it's okay. I would it's honestly not, this isn't a bad place to spend some effort. I would rather get the sprites looking super tight. Because the scale is they're gonna get a little bit too crunched, I think, if we do that. Like this, like I need to like optimize their faces a little bit differently. The cat scales up. It goes back to the giant cat. No, then it'll be broken again. This is too far back. Let's just kill that green. It's bugging me. Hope that didn't exist anywhere else in her sprites. I don't think it did. Skeleton, can't we just do the skeleton sprites? Cat broken. Doctor, my cat is broken. Help me. Okay, too much. Too much side to side, back and forth. Yeah, Phantoser, it's something I talk about a lot. Alright, I've messed around with Aseprite a little bit, but part of the reason I stick with Photoshop mostly is just because I've gotten really used to smashing my mic and how I set up animation stuff on here. But probably gonna have to. Let's just look at the cat in a little bit better shape, and then I'll probably wind up finishing this bad cat up for another time, because it's getting close to ending time. Yeah, I liked using Aseprite but it was just... I think I was just running into the situation where I was getting used to Aseprite, but Photoshop was just already so familiar that I was kind of feeling like, let me just do this in Photoshop and I'll get it done a lot quicker. But I will probably go back to it at some point. This cat is looking pretty derpy. That's okay. I think we just have to thicken it up a little bit. Dr. McGarfield is sick. Let's keep the two white teeth. If stuff is moving around too much, it's going to look disorienting and weird. Cat edition, indeed. And I really want this cheek to be consistent too. A little bit blobby, but we'll get there. We'll get there, Blobby Cat. Never fear. I do really like that face though. I think we need that. We need that as much as we can keep it. That's not too bad. Not perfect, but will give us something to work with. Alright, but it's after 8:30. I gotta scoot. Thank you guys for hanging out on such a lovely Labor Day. Of all the days. Of all the days. Just had to be a Labor Day. But, if you had a good time, I'll be back on Thursday night for a longer stream. We'll get back to our crunch mode, work until we're done sort of thing. Cat on ice, yeah. I think so this is like a holdover from I wanted the cat to be like opening its eyes when it gets into that frame. But we'll see. Maybe in the small version they're good being teeny tiny. But yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah. We'll do this again. Like on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Booyah! Expect to see more of the same, just for a little bit longer. And maybe I'll have fussed around with some platform stuff. Some moving platforms. We'll see. Alright, you guys are great. We'll catch you later. Happy Labor Day. Peace.